How's it going, everyone? I'm Chicago Geographer, and welcome to the F episode of Naming Cities in the US by Letter. I think F is going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a surprisingly common one, especially with all the forts around the country. It would be a crime if we didn't start with Florida, the only state that starts with F. So let's do this, guys, and make sure, as always, to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. We got some big ones in Florida here. We have Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Pierce. See all these forts, man? Fort Walton Beach. There's another. There's probably more forts that I don't even know about. As is fitting for the letter F, feel free to flex in the comments. Any cities that I didn't get that you know? It would be very unhealthy if I knew literally every city that started with F. I'd probably check into the hospital if that was the case. So again, we're just doing this for fun. What can I think of at the time? I can think of Florida City. And I feel like I'm missing something else down there. Fontainebleau. How do you spell that? Is that right? Maybe it just doesn't accept this. I think that's a place. What else is there, though? Frostproof in the middle. That's a fun one. Oh, there's also Fort Myers Beach, right? I think so. Yeah. Where to go from here? I'm gonna just get Hawaii out of the way now, because I don't think there's anything with F. F is not a letter in the Hawaiian alphabet. Maybe there's a fort something here that I've never heard of. Probably the case. Another big old zero for Hawaii and Alaska. There's some in Alaska. You, of course, have Fairbanks. Gotta get that. What else? There's a fish hook down by Anchorage, and also Farm Loop. Like the only part of Alaska with farms is there, hence the name. Again, there's definitely forts here, right? There is. What is that one called? Is it Fort Greely? Fort Gleason or something. I swear it's something like that. Fort Greely sounded so good. Is it spelled a different way? I swear that's what it is. Maybe there's no E after the L. There we go. Fort Alaska, man. Let's go. We finished the bottom of the map here. I think we go from bottom to top here. So let's go to Texas next. Texas has a really big one. Fort Worth. Is that the biggest city that starts with F? It might be. Surely it is, yeah. What else do you have up here? You have Frisco. You have Flower Mound. Is there something like Farmers Branch? Yeah, there is. So that's our DFW cluster. What else? There's Fredericksburg in the south. Fredericksburg. Good. Well, I'm kind of coming up blank for the rest, though. Oh, wait, Fort Davis! Oh my god. See these forts. And I've been to Fort Davis. I stayed for like a week in Fort Davis, visiting my cousins. Very cool experience. Honestly, a bit of culture shock. Like, it's a tiny town in the absolute middle of nowhere in a really unique sort of desert landscape. I'm yapping again. Anything else west here? Oh, Fort Stockton. Oh my god. See the forts, man. These damn forts. Is there Fordyce? What is that? What is Fordyce? I know that's a city. I don't know what state it's in. Where is that? Oh, that's Arkansas. Okay, true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm coming up blank for the rest of Texas. I'm a bit surprised that I don't have more here, but okay. Let's go to Louisiana, where I'm not going to get much. I think there's a... what is that called? Faraday? Faraday, and there's one more. Nah, come on, man. Is it a fort? Oh my god, it's a fort. Fort Johnson South. No way. Once again, is that not going to take it? Fort Johnson South? I thought there was a place. Wait, I would have sworn that's a thing, but alright. Mississippi next? There's a Fulton in the northeast, and that's, I think, the only one I know. I don't even need to switch the state. Fulton, MS. There we go. That's it. Alabama. There's a few in Alabama. In the south, you have Fairhope and Foley. Kind of decent-sized towns there, yeah. And you also have, of course, Florence in the north. Probably all I'm gonna get. Georgia. Georgia's concerning. I thought of Forsyth County near Atlanta, which doesn't work, unless there's also a city, Forsyth. Well, it's not by Atlanta. Okay. I mean, I'll take one, because I don't think I can think of anything else. What else is F here? Yeah, I got nothing. Wow. One unintentional Georgian city. That is terrible. South Carolina next, where we do have a couple decently famous ones. You have Florence, and another fort. Fort Mill. I think I can live with two. That's fine. Let's do North Carolina while we're here, and then we'll head to the southwest for a bit. North Carolina, you have Fayetteville. Big Fayetteville. 200k. Anything else, though? No, maybe not. That's all I can think of, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna head southwest. New Mexico. There's a Farmington, New Mexico. It's pretty big. I think like 40k or something. Anything else? Is there a Folsom here? What? There is. Why do I know this? 51 people live there, brother. I'm checking myself into the hospital anyway. Arizona. Flagstaff, Arizona. Hold on, let me switch. Please let me switch. Why can't I switch this? Cityquiz. Flagstaff. There we go. What else is here? Oh, Fountain Hills. They have a giant fountain in Fountain Hills. Crazy how that works, right? I think just the 2 for me there. That's alright. Do we go to California? Let's do Oklahoma first, because I'm pretty sure I don't know anything here. Unless... Is there Forest Park by Oklahoma City? There is. I think that's all I got. Okay. Quick Oklahoma detour, and now we go to California. Plenty of big ones. Fresno. If I can spell it. Fresno and Fremont. Get the big ones done first. What else? I'm gonna start in the north. There's Fort Bragg on the coast. Folsom by Sacramento, and also Florin. Anything else Bay Area? Oh, Fairfield is nearby. Yeah, Fairfield. Oh, on the coast. Fortuna. Yes. Is there Ford City? There is a Ford City, yeah. Alright, let's get some southern stuff. You have Fullerton. Fountain Valley. Fontana by San Bernardino. Wait, how is Fontana so big? Bro, that's insane. Why? Okay, I think my California knowledge is running out unless there's Firebow. I think. Yes, there we go. Go to Nevada now. Nevada actually has a couple. Fallon and Fernley. Come to mind right away. Right up here. And that's all I know. Alright. Again, we're doing south to north today, so we gotta go back over to Arkansas before we get too far north. There's another big one here. Fayetteville, Northwest. Oh, Fort Smith. Oh my god. Another fort. I'm coming up blank for the rest. Yep, that's okay. Tennessee. Ooh, wait. What is in Tennessee? Franklin. There's Franklin, Tennessee. Oh, Fulton. Or no, Fulton's in Kentucky. It's like right on the border. Yeah. I've driven through there. Am I really only gonna get Franklin? Come on. I think so, unfortunately. That's crazy. And we will go to Utah. Let's go to Utah. There's a Fillmore in Utah. Get that done. Is that named for Millard Fillmore? Maybe. What else is here? Oh, Fort Duchesne. Fort Duchesne. Yeah, that's a good one. That's not a real place again? Come on. Am I spelling it wrong? I was spelling it wrong. And then there's a Farmington, north of Salt Lake City. Colorado. There's Fruita by Grand Junction, which I don't know why that's the first thing I think of. As always, I really worry that I'm missing, like, famous ski resorts in Colorado. I've never been skiing. I've never been to that part of Colorado, so don't blame me if I miss it. Anyway. Oh my god, Fort Collins. Fort Collins. I knew there's had to be a big one here. There's another fort. Fort Morgan. Yeah. Oh, and there's a Florence by Canyon City. Right? Yeah, there is. Okay. That's good enough for me. Kansas. Kansas has some forts. There's Fort Riley. And also Fort Scott. Anything that isn't a fort? Fort Atkinson is in Wisconsin. Okay, nope. Missouri. Missouri has Ferguson. And also Florissant. Festus. Fenton. Why is there so much? Farmington. Frederickstown. What the heck, man? Is it Fredericksburg? Wait. I thought it was Frederick something. Wait. Nah, it totally is. South of Farmington. Fredericktown. Oh my god, that's the one. Why are these all in a line over here? I don't understand. Anything that isn't in this line? Oh yeah, Fort Leonard Wood. I hope it takes it. It's kind of hit or miss with these forts so far. It does take that. Kentucky. We started on Kentucky with Fulton. There's gonna be a lot more, of course. Frankfort. Capital city, man. Gotta get that. Also Florence, south of Cincinnati. Fort Knox. One of the most famous forts. Any other forts? Oh yeah, Fort Thomas. Up there by Cincinnati again, too. There's a Franklin in the south, right? Yes. This is almost definitely my best Kentucky result of the series so far, so we'll take it. I'm happy. Virginia, you got Fredericksburg, Virginia. Fredericksburg. Front Royal as well. Fairfax. West Virginia now. There's a couple here. You got Fayetteville. In New River Gorge National Park, and then you have Fairmont as well. Good. That's all I got. Alright. Maryland. Frederick. Big one. You also have Federalsburg. And there's one south of Salisbury. What is that called? Fruitland. Yeah, let's go. I think it's just these three for me. Delaware. Is there something in Delaware? Oh, there totally is. What's that city where the longest river starts? I'm trying to think back to the video I made about rivers. The Murderkill River. Felton. Felton's where it starts. Yeah, let's go. I can, like, visualize some sort of beach resort town down here. Fenwick. Not Fenwick? Fenwick Beach? Oh, come on. Shores. Fenwick Island. I don't know. Oh, that's the one. Okay. 2 in Delaware, 1 in Georgia, What a backwards day. Realistically, we do Illinois next. Yeah, let's do it. Start in the south of Illinois. Here you have Flora, Fairfield, St. Louis suburbs. Is there Fairmont? Wait, that's somewhere else. Wait, what is that? That's like by Joliet. Have I ever heard of this? But I would have sworn there's Fairmont by St. Louis, too. I mean, that would be crazy if there's two, right? Maybe Fairmont City. Fairmont City, oh. Well, now we know about Fairmont up here, too. Anyway, what else do we have? There's a Fulton across from Clinton, Iowa, which is up here. I don't know why I think of that now. Oh, Forsyth, north of Decatur. I've actually stayed there. Anything else in the middle? Oh, there's one you see on the highway signs, like for an exit. Farmer City. Yeah. And north, you have Freeport. Franklin Grove, Foreston, and stuff near Chicago. What is here? There's some stuff. You have Frankfurt. Come on, there's so much more than that. Fox River Grove. And Fox Lake. Forest Park, of course. Forest Park. One of the few cities that isn't Chicago served by the CTA. That's the end of the blue line, Forest Park. There is a Forest Lake. Forest Lake. Yeah, right up here. Tiny place. Keep thinking. Franklin Park. And there's also Frankfurt Square, right? Frankfurt and Frankfurt Square. Yeah, right here. Okay. Good. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of much else. And we learned about Fairmont today, so huge. Right, with that, our next state to go to should be Indiana. Let's see, you got a couple big ones here. You have Fort Wayne, of course. Second biggest city in the state. You have Fishers north of Indianapolis. That can't be it. No, Frankfurt. And I don't think there's anything northwest. I can't think of anything northwest Indiana with F. Anything south? Oh, French Lick. Great town name. You gotta get French Lick. Oh, there's a Franklin as well. South of Indy. Good. I can live with 5 in Indiana, and we go to Ohio. Findlay, just outside from Gilboa, where Big Beef Cow is. I'm excited, guys. G episode. We get to name Gilboa, finally. Down by Dayton, there's a Fairborn. I've stayed in Fairborn at an Airbnb that was 100% haunted. I've told the story before, but remind me on one of my streams if you're ever there. I'll tell the story again. Fairborn, Findlay, Fremont. Up by the lake. Is there Fairfield? By Hamilton and Cincinnati? Yeah, Fairfield. And again, it's intriguing these are all like in the west half of the state. Like, what is east with F? I don't know. Next state we should go to is, I think, Nebraska. Nebraska or PA? Let's do Nebraska. Nebraska has a Fremont. Awesome. Let's go to Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania as well, surprisingly, what is here? I know there's a Farmington, I think. That's probably it. That's all I know, dude. That's kind of crazy. That's a tiny place, too. No, man, I have nothing here. That's terrible. Let's go to New Jersey. New Jersey, what is here? Flemington. And Fort Lee. There's another fort right across from New York City. That's quite bad. I'm not happy with only 2 in New Jersey. I mean, 1 in Pennsylvania is almost worse. But I don't think there are any big towns with F in PA. Like, what would that be? I don't know. So, where to go next? Iowa? Let's do Iowa. Get it over with. There's Fort Dodge, Fort Madison, Fairfield. 3 is good. We'll go to Wyoming. I don't know anything in Wyoming. So what's next then? Idaho and Oregon? Let's do those. And Idaho too. Is there anything that I know? We've done pretty well with Idaho the last few episodes, but yeah, I don't know. Oregon, we surely can get a couple. Yeah, there's Florence on the coast, right? Where the hell is Oregon? There it is. Florence. There's something Forest by Portland. Is it Forest Park? Forest Grove? Forest Grove. Oh, and also is it Fairmount? Fair Hope? It's Fair something. I tried Fairmount, Hope, Town, Fairville? It's Fair, what is it? Fairview. How ridiculous. Now we go to South Dakota, I guess. I don't know. We just gotta finish. We just gotta get this done. No, nothing. We should do New York. This could go badly. There's Freeport on Long Island. You have Fishkill on the Hudson. Fredonia on the Lake Erie. Fort Drum up by Watertown. Those come to mind right away. Anything else? There's a Farmington here, surely. No? Really? Buffalo suburbs, Rochester suburbs. Oh, there is. There's, Fairmont? No, what is that? There's one by Rochester. It's Fair something! Why can't I think of these towns? Fair... What have I tried? Fair Hope. Fairport. Fairport. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something big. If I am, so be it. And while we're up here, let's finish the Northeast, because I think I'm not going to do very well. What is in Connecticut with F? Let's see. Fort Fairfield. That's in Maine. I'm going to do that right now. Fort Fairfield, Maine. I feel like I was onto something with Fairfield, though. Yeah, wait, it's just called Fairfield, not Fort Fairfield. Damn it. And I think there's a Franklin, probably. Yeah. Rhode Island. There's Foster, Rhode Island. That's it. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Oh, come on, come on. Framingham. Framingham. Fitchburg. Fitchburg. Foxborough. Oh, I have to spell it out in its entirety, right? There we go. Foxborough. There has to be another Franklin here, right? Have I heard of it? I've probably heard of it. There's another Franklin. Oh, and Falmouth on Cape Cod. I have family in Falmouth. Or nearby, at least. Okay. We will move on to Vermont and New Hampshire. I think I'm going to give the New Englanders an aneurysm here, because I don't know anything in either of these with F. Maine. We started with Fort Fairfield. We have to do Freeport. I've been to Freeport. I stayed there. There's another Farmington here. There's another fort in the north. Fort Yates? Is that what it's called? Oh, I would have sworn it was with Y. Fort something. Nah, I'm not sure. Let's just finish the north. We're going to work our way from east to west now. Michigan. You have Farmington. Farmington Hills. Man, I thought I knew more here. No. There's more. There's Forest Hills by Grand Rapids. Right? Yes. And anything else. Frankenmuth. Oh my god. Kind of a famous small... That's famous for, like, German influence, right? It's like German architecture there or something. Oh, there's Franklin. Franklin. Okay, that's a bit better. Struggling to think of anything in the UP, though. That's fine. Wisconsin. There's Fort Atkinson, which I mentioned earlier when I was doing Kansas. I don't know why I thought of it then. You have Fitchburg south of Madison. Franklin. Fox Point. Fond du Lac, of course. Fish Creek in Door County. Alright. Is it not Fish Creek? Fish Creek is 100% a place. I stayed in Fish Creek, man. Okay, whatever. What else is here? I don't think I know anything else. I think that's it. Oh, you know, there's a place it shows on Google Maps by Madison called 5 Points. It's not going to accept that. I don't think that's real. People from the Madison area, let me know. 5 Points? What's that? We'll go to Minnesota now. Minnesota. Oh my god, Faribault. Faribault Mill, I've been there. And Fairmont. There's Fridley, north of Minneapolis. Oh, and also Farmington. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, and Fergus Falls. Almost forgot about Fergus Falls. Can't forget Fergus Falls. Forest Hills? Forest Lake? There's gotta be something like that, man. I think Forest Lake. Yeah. Okay, solid. And North Dakota. We failed in South Dakota. We got nothing there. But North Dakota. Is this where Fort Yates is? This might be what I'm thinking of. Fort Yates. Yeah, it's in here. And I think that's all I'm gonna get here. Yeah. Wow, okay. Montana. There's a Forsyth, Montana. And there's definitely more forts, too. Fort Peck. Fort Belknap Agency. Alright, that's a thing. Yes. That's probably all I know, then. That's alright. And our last state of the day is Washington. That's where we finish. What do we have here? Forks. Twilight City. There's a Ferndale up north. Federal Way. That's the one Seattle suburb I know with F. Oh, Friday Harbor on the islands. That's a great town name. Friday Harbor. I've been there. I had a Nanaimo bar there. It was delicious. Great times. So, I think with that, we're done. We're tapped out. 158. Surprisingly a lot for F, I think. So that is going to do it for the F episode, guys. I've had a lot of fun with this one. Hope you enjoyed it as well. As always, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. G is coming soon. Plenty more weekly videos for you guys coming your way too as well. So make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you next time.